Now Aurora, one more pick to complete their lineup here, and they're still going to pick up the quad. We're going to see whether Sigiboom is able to navigate around a Team Liquid here, having double fighters.
Really slow laning. We heard earlier Sanford really say that Aurora Gaming are known for their early aggression. So far, it's all chill, just pokes here and there. Not as crazy as their approach against Selangor Red Giants, but Trex, now to become easy.
Oh, a lot of damage on a Pagu. Force trying to get away, but first blood goes over to Sanji. Now, I want to touch on something. Aurora Gaming, I think they really focused on their mid. They sacrificed the off lanes. It's something they like to do, but now they're already losing a little bit in the mid, which is not a good start for the Turkish team.
Yeah. That's the question. Are they scared right now to make a move? Because, again, they're approaching against Selangor Red Giants. Sanford?
Oh, gank up in the top. What? They're able to dash back. Carl TZ also getting caught up, though. TNZ with the steed trying to move in. Can they get the kill? Yes, Lunar picks it up, and now Sanford in trouble as well. Whoa. Lunar goes under the tower, looking for one more shot, but Lunar has to back off. In a bad spot though, Sanji almost spots him. Turtle coming up, Pagu able to lock on. Rosa looking for positioning as well. And a bit of airstrike comes down. Sanji pushed back and taken out. Pagu now under the turtle, may fall as well. Oheb able to pick up the kill. Oheb steals the turtle and JP is low. But Lunar stands in the midst of two members and Rosa finds a double kill. Aurora Gaming, it's back and forth, 3-2. All right.
That could have been really good for Aurora already. Even though they lost Pagu, they were able to shift their attentions towards the XP lane. And again, the XP laner here, the Yuzhong of Sanford, is one of the biggest conditions you have to take note of when it comes to the turtle. But Oheb, close call there. But speaking of Oheb, he literally turned things around in that fight.
Phantom Steed once again gonna get sandwiched up by JP here. The Tsunami Slam back though, Oheb goes down. TNZ might be able to just get away, he does! What? AOG misses! JP, where are you going? Into the tri-bush now. Pagu. What? Here up on the top side though, a gank on a Sanford. You mentioned aggression, Mirko. Well, Aurora Gaming is bringing it.
Man, it really looked like with the first blood, Liquid had it under control. You would see the classic Filipino, all right, let's take it slow, but TNZ,
more damage, JP brought low. Trying to get some health back, but it's 4-1 and there's just no escape. JP pushed back once more, that airstrike. TNZ gets the kill and now Lunar's passing, but wait, the damage from Carl TZ, just too much. They get a good trade 1-1.
What a traction pulse from Sanji to save Carl TZ there in a tough spot, and they still gotta be careful because TNZ used the Phantom Steed.
Yep, JP doesn't have the AOG either, but there's the Mountain Shocker already. Will they actually go for this?
Slam doesn't use it, finally catches Sanford. Sanford able to lock on Rosa with a flicker back. Sigiboom comes in with a blazing duet, a lot of damage lands onto Lunar. Lunar needs to try to back up. Turtle does go into the hands of Team Liquid. Nobody goes down though.
How confident they are in terms of playing the early game. They just really need to go for the amount of sustain that he can offer, especially knowing that there's no reliable burst damage just yet to come from Team Liquid. Oh, but with the setup.
Cloud brings back Rosa. Rosa taken out. So if Team Liquid can find some more pickoffs just like that, they're going to be able to even out the playing field. Instead of bringing the big 5v5s, look for the small plays.
Yeah, again, for Aurora Gaming, it really looks like they've been winning out on the flashy plays department, right? The big team fights, but the slow build, AOG!
He does connect on to TNZ, plus a Black Dragon and a Petrify. It's a whole lot of damage, and the Phantom Steed does come out, but it's just not enough. He's fighting back. TNZ! What? Able to get away, and now JP pays the price for the chase, but he's still standing there. Sigiboom into the backside with a blazing duet. Able to be on my back. He also survives. Pagu's still standing, but Oheb isn't having it. Able to get the kill. Sigiboom needs to get back under the tower. This is grade A MLBB right now. Rosa onto Oheb. Carl! The kill, and Carl TZ joins the fight along with Sanford.
There is no time for stops. Both teams, again, just going at it. Every time we see a fight down below, there's a turtle being taken while Sanford's going 1v1 against the Uranus and Farbiel's trying to run away. Yeah. And that was Lunar trying to go for the steal, but Carl gets it. All right, we finally have some downtime.
And a bit more focused on taking down TNZ, because for the past few team fights we've seen, TNZ's always been surviving, but there's a Black Dragon form and the AOG.
Has to use a Tsunami Slam just to get away there. Sanford though, able to get the big damage onto Rosa. Here's Tsunami Slam onto Sanford, and now Sanford switched back. TNZ shows up out of nowhere and gets the kill. And Lunar once again just harassing Oheb.
It's just Liquid trying to stop these fast rotations and plays that are coming from Aurora Gaming.
TNZ able to push back. Whoa! Carl TZ goes down. Rosa picks up the kill, and Ice Shifting Clouds on multiple members. Oheb! Oh wait, the Tsunami Slam, Oheb goes down as well. TNC still standing strong. Siggy Boom Beam Eyes to the side. He's going to try to take this tower on the top side. Aurora Gaming outclassing TL right now.
They're too good. They're too good at choosing timings and choosing when to fight. They know when a crucial member of Liquid is down. Sanji!
Might not be able to get away from this one. Another airstrike wipes him off the map.
Rosa, TNZ, everyone are playing so darn well. And we understand again that, hey, we didn't get to see the Leo Mort first from TNZ this tournament, but he was the first guy to bring it up back then when no one was playing it. So when he got back on the horse, he was like, I got this. We know him for, again, the last loss, the Joys, the Fannies, as of recent, but he's back on his signature heroes. I'm just wondering when the Amon's gonna show up. Tsunami Slam.
Agu able to get the pick on Oheb. Oheb might not be able to take this. Gets away, but Lunar tries to grab him, has to back up, and AOG defensively from Team Liquid. Aurora Gaming now waiting for the Lord to come down on the top side.
Okay, this is the 100% win rate of the unit that we're talking about here. Lord still full HP. Rosa!
In a little bit of trouble, forced to use the flicker back. Lunar brought down to about 20%. Able to just get away. Aurora Gaming just playing the range right now. TNZ comes in with a Phantom Steed, brings him back into the feathered airstrike, a shifting clouds from Oheb, but is it enough? Tsunami Slam. Sanford now into the back line as well. Black Dragon goes out, Oheb goes down, TNZ able to get the kill, and Aurora Gaming are advancing.
They got waves, Siggy Boom's on the base already. One more base turret left.
My gosh.
Right, a nice Tsunami Slam once again lands on Sanford, and Sanford is gone! It's 3v5 right now! Aurora Gaming with an 8k gold lead and a wave coming in!
Okay, Carl TZ and Sanji are there. They still have ways to clear Barossa!
Strike, they won't be able to defend. TNZ takes out JP. Another wave of minions coming down the top side. It's Sanji, Carl TZ up again.
They're on it!
If there's a team that could do it, they could try, but Siggy Boom with a blazing duet to clear out the map. They lock onto the base and they take game number 1.
10 minutes and 54 seconds.
Lane per lane, even trio per trio, and I think they were a little too overzealous. They were so confident that even in the early game, Oheb lost out on range. Yes, he still stayed around.
First of all, where?
Yeah.
All EXP roam?
No, gold or EXP. That's it. They just switch with the Esmeralda, and they go roam Badang. I like this, but Liquid are playing a weird game of catch the Lucas.
Oheb and his participation in the first few fights actually is they need a bit more damage output, so his help would be greatly appreciated here. Pagu is also very low, so I guess this is a objective that'll go straight over to Team Liquid.
There you go. It's a free turtle to Team Liquid versus Valentina matchup is like that.
So it's just such a huge anime fight that we are going to see constantly in the XP lane if we get to focus a bit more.
Oh, wow! 3-man RWM Rosa immediately taking out Oheb with the clouds under the tower a little too long. TNZ actually able to get that kill, making it a decent trade. Rosa for Oheb, gold lane for mid.
An okay trade for Aurora Gaming.
Oheb could have went out.
A lot of damage on a TNZ. The thing about the Hilda at level 4. Nice for that airstrike though, followed up by the falling Star Moon. JP might not be able to get away from this one. Pagu. Oh, the Fist Crack, and Siggy Boom picks up the kill. Aurora Gaming trying to get back into this.
Which you have plenty of, but back to the topic. Yves just has constant damage to pressure you, and the RWM!
Damage on a Rosa. Rosa forced to use the flicker, will be okay. Turtle goes into the hands of Team Liquid.
That immobilizes you, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they're not going to go for the chase anymore, but that's already going to make such a huge difference for Liquid here. 2 consecutive objectives that went over to their hands. Kenzie? Oh, he still gets Barbiel though, but with that IMU unleash the beast, Sanford. He's going to take them 1v2.
Damage on a Sanford. Sanford able to bring out the blast on the Lunar. TNZ up against Sanford. Sanford bullying back 2 members on his own, and Pagu taken out off cam.
JP!
JP looking for more. TNZ brought low. Carl TZ trying to lock on. JP in a bad spot. Carl TZ gets the Mountain Shocker. Lunar still will be able to get away though.
He's always
Sanford
alive.
For Sanford.
Okay.
Oheb under the tower with the shifting clouds. In comes TNZ. Feathered airstrike drops down from Rosa. Just trying to create space at this point.
Has what it takes to survive. But yeah. Honestly, the way that Liquid are playing this lineup so far has been really, really well. They've been coming in from the most unexpected angles. Now it's Sanford once again on the Unleash the Beast.
Ooh, onto the next target, but he's able to get back safely under the tower. Down goes Rosa. Sanford with the pickup.
All right. Now they're trying their best to deny all the resources. This is not what Aurora has been through in the previous game. Another Unleash the Beast.
They're going for it all in. Sanford picks up the kill. And it's Lunar down and return to tier 1.
A lot of damage on Apagu. We are back on the map. Sanford taking too much damage. TNZ picks it up. It's once again a bloodbath, a blow for blow as TNZ comes out on the steed, trying to create space. There's still one more turtle coming up soon.
Yeah, but they get the purple because of that, and potentially even the next turtle. So this is a lead that is slowly growing in the hands of Team Liquid, and I guess that was something that they afford to lose. Sanford, who can just really be the guy to force those fights under turrets.
Yeah. He was really trigger happy with the Phantom Steed in game 1, but that was when they were ahead. Now that they are behind, I'm not too big of a fan of this, and Carl goes in with a Mountain Shocker. They want to gank Pagu.
Pagu gets caught by the Mountain Shocker, taken out. Another kill for Carl TZ.
Yep.
Rose with the stun on to JP, but here comes Sanji into the mid side.
I don't know if this was an opportunity for them and they missed playing these kinds of heroes, or Sanford missed playing the Lucas, but every single time, even if he sees 2 or 3 members, he's not afraid to go at them and buy a lot of Time Lord space for Liquid. Now they're on to TNC.
Oh, Sanji able to catch TNZ. TNZ might not be able to get a break. Oheb forced to use the Winter Crown. Lunar's waiting for him to come back. Lunar picks up the kill. Feathered airstrike from Rosa, but Sanford gets the Clarify onto Rosa. Carl TZ into the backside. JP jumps in as well, gets caught with a fist crack. Pushing Aurora back under the base.
But there's no punish.
Yep.
Ultimately, for this Valentina, who is better, Naruto. I mean, JP is a better Leomord right now.
Okay.
He trying to push
Look at him.
back. Paku
So he's gonna be okay.
does have the fist crack here, but he's deciding not to use which I think is a good play. Up on the top side, though, for that airstrike comes down as Lunar gets caught off by Sanford. Carl TZ. A big bomb onto 3 members. JP now locking onto Pagu. As Lunar looks for Carl TZ in the back end. Can he chase him down? Oh! Looking for the last hit, but no! Carl TZ catches him in a 1v1. You thought you had him. And now they're going to move on to the Lord.
And I guess that what shows you that it's fine that Oheb's been through this much. Even despite being on a 0-2, at least your main damage is okay. Carl TZ is very much farmed up. And by this time, now that we're reaching the mid-game, Oheb, he can just transition to being the guy to look for the additional setups, to be the guy to disrupt the formations of Aurora Gaming and start fights. Not that Sanford hasn't been doing it for the past few games, but with Oheb, it'll be a lot more impactful for Team Liquid.
Absolutely. It really just feels like Team Liquid have the better versions of Aurora Gaming's picks everywhere on the map. Sanji, oh, he gets away. They want all in.
Second, Sanji, they don't want to let him get away. TNZ looking for the pushback. Out comes the RWM with 2 members caught in, but TNZ finally finds Sanji. And now TNZ continues to unleash chaos onto the members, but Pagu's on his own. Carl TZ showed up to save the day as Oheb jumps under the tower. Rosa, one more tower shot, but it's not enough. A nice falling Star Moon lands on a JP, but Aurora Gaming are just trying to create space.
I am starting to get nervous whenever I see Oheb dive a turret, but fortunately he got out of that. Now this is an opportunity for Team Liquid. We are still looking at the Holy Shields available for Aurora Gaming, but with this much pressure at a 7k gold lead, they'll definitely take out some of that.
Again for Liquid, it's Sanford stealing away the ultimate, and now he's gonna go rampage with the Lord charge in.
Bird unleashes the beast once again, decides not to dive in, but in comes Oheb with a shifting cloud, does lock on to Siggy Boom, pushes him back, it's an all-in. Oheb falls, TNZ able to get the kill as Sanford continues to unleash chaos onto Lunar. Lunar back onto the base, Siggy Boom caught off. And Team Liquid only lose 1. RWM onto Rosa, airstrike stolen, Carl TZ gets the kill.
Oh, that was a panic from Rosa. Pops into feather airstrike right as you're caught by the RWM, and now they have just 1 base turret. TNZ
help defend. Mountain Shocker does not land. Sanford to the backside, able to get the Terrify onto TNZ. Dashes in. Maybe caught into a bad spot. They're trying to stun him. 1 more tower shot. Sanford is almost still standing.
3 base turrets, Team Liquid. They're pushing in. They're stomping through. They want to get revenge from game number 1. But I can't help but feel now it really looks like that pick, the Lucas, was a mistake. After, you know, that whole pause, it's the Valentina versus the Lucas.
Yeah.
It's Yi Sun-shin versus Leomord, in this case, with a Hilda, with a dangerous grass lady.
Okay. Speaking of,
TZ should be able to get away from this. Rosa's trying to pincer him.
Oh
my God, Carl TZ! He goes down, but he takes Rosa with him, and in comes Lunar. Sanji, JP, along with Sanford, want to lock on to Pagu here. Pagu's going to bite the bullet as Aurora Gaming lose 2 for Carl Teasy.
And that's actually so value for Aurora Gaming, actually, right?
Not for now. They will buy a bit more time, but they can still afford to be the guys just pressuring Aurora and not allowing them to get out too much. They want to fight!
In the Thunder mode, gets a lot of damage on a Siggy Boom, comes in, more damage on a Tianzi. The Steed comes out, that airstrike drops down. Sanford in the back line, just pushing Aurora Gaming away. We didn't have Carl Teasy, but they didn't need him at the time.
Yeah.
Carl Teasy is like an errand boy right now. It's like, go get Lord. Well, we got this game already.
Yeah, look at where he is right now while Liquid are marching with a minion wave down bottom, just making sure Aurora don't get any close. And that's the Lord immediately over to their side, but they might actually try to go for something. Hopefully just not something similar to the last siege, because those are, I think, 2 consecutive mistakes that Aurora were able to capitalize on, which brought us to this point of the game.
Yeah. They still have a Lord in mid. They have the waves coming down as well. So they can just play it slow right now, but they're actually constantly shoving in. So mid lane will be getting into the base quicker than the side lane. So again, Aurora Gaming actually still have a chance to defend this.
A really good job from Aurora Gaming at trying to focus on Carl!
Nice fist crack, but Sanford able to flick back along with Sanji. They're going to look for the re-engage. Carl Teasy shows up as well. The Phantom Steed comes out and Sanford continues to shoot. Oheb down.
Carl gonna be called with Feather Airstrike Rosa!
Carl Teasy taken out. Sanford as well. Aurora Gaming trying to turn this game around. It's JP and Sanji are the last ones standing.
They cleared everything at once. Mid lane came in, Aurora cleared it out, yet Team Liquid still wanted to fight. And what's going on with Oheb, man? The first 3 deaths should have been a warning.
You gotta respect, you gotta be mindful. There's just so much ways for Aurora to go for the counter engage.
Hilda's kind of broken, you know? You can't just walk up like that. You need Pagu to help you, or you need to just form, but they're sneaking it!
A lot of damage though onto Oheb. Shifty Cloudsy is able to get away. Lord goes over to Carl Teasy, but Oheb brought low with the fist crack. Tianzi able to find it. They jump onto Sanji. Sanji has to disengage. Carl Teasy has to disengage, but Lunar's in the backside. The bomb misses, but a few more shots. Can he get the kill? Sanji finally falls. Siggy Boom on top for Carl Teasy. Aurora Gaming don't want to give up.
The magic damage as Marola Sanford!
He takes out Lunar. But Sanford, it's now a 2v2. Pagu, TNZ up against JP and Sanford. Where is Siggy Boom right now? He's got to get involved into this. The falling Star Moon is not there, but he's able to lock on to Sanford here. JP and Sanford have to back off as Aurora Gaming go back to defend the base.
They're doing so much to hold down this game. Yeah.
Don't have enough damage to really tank or blitz a Devolved Lord.
Though.
Huh?
Oh, they're setting up so much late.
Shocker! Plus the shifting clouds. Oheb trying to make the play, but in comes Rosa once again with the feather airstrike, and Siggy Boom is still standing. And Immortality does pop. Sanji,
oh my god!
But he's unable to catch enough. Sanford locks in the backside, but he's unable to catch just yet. Lunar pops the winner crown. Carl Teasy gonna get the final hit, but wait, no, Lunar does finally drop.
Now it's gonna be Pagu very low. Rosa in the back line gonna be handled by Sanford.
Pagu now has to watch his friends fall. Siggy Boom there as well with the falling star, trying to lock on to Sanji, but it's just not enough. At this point, the full team wipeout will happen, and Team will finally take the dub. Carl Teasy with the savage.
Ice cold winner crown from Team Liquid.
We thought they weren't prepared to fight back.
Overall, I think that Siggy Boom played an okay game, but these 2 compositions are based off of the linchpin of their jungler and mid laner. If both of them die, I think that Aurora would have been in a much better position. The problem is their comp works in the exact same manner.
I kind of feel like what Aurora is aiming for is win out the lanes, make sure Zetian can deal with the Pharsa, both CC as well as Sora can deal everything by themselves, giving space for TNZ and maybe keep on ganking one lane.
Feather airstrike.
Airstrike goes down early for Sanji, but he is able to zone Rosa away, and that's the goal. And Team Liquid once again get the first neutral objective with the turtle.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, without...
Hey.
Oh, wait!
Comes the bully, JP comes in. Is he able to get away? It's like a lot of damage on the JP. The shadow kill, Tienzi with first blood. He's just able to, he does lose the purple buff over to Carl Teasy, but still, at least he finds some revenge. Now Sanford taking a little bit of damage as well, but the disengage happens.
Yeah. Team Liquid Philippines at that point, I feel like Aurora Gaming should have been more. Wait, maybe we talk about that later.
The Dragon on TNZ. TNZ instantly taken out. A Tsunami Slam from Pagu. Carl TZ wants more. Gonna come in. Lock on to Pagu. Sanji showing up to the party as well. Pagu decimated, taken out. Wiped off the map. A double kill into the hands of Carl TZ.
Wait, Lunar?
Sanford in trouble. Lunar trying to find something. Hopefully he can pick it up. Yes, Lunar gets the solo kill. Up against 40.
Who's the Apex Predator now? Lunar?
Because they're really feeling it right now. So maybe that's one of the indicators that they are, because he doesn't usually spam the recall.
Especially after last game. Oh, Sanford!
Oh!
Flash on to TNZ. TNZ's not going to get out of this one. Sigboom does show up. Get some nice damage on a JP. Looking for one more shot. Bagu unable to connect with a Tsunami Slam. Rosa as well. JP gets away safely. Finally, Tsunami Slam does come on to Sanford.
Wow.
Takes some more chip damage from Rosa. He tries to dash back. Gets back to the turtle, and it's another neutral objective into the hands of Team Liquid.
Beautifully done by Sanford there. Getting solo killed up top, he instantly just rotates over, plays for the team, knows that, all right.
So everything is just slowly falling into place for Team Liquid here. But you have to also note, Aurora Gaming, they're not letting things completely go their way. They're looking for the trades, and these are really good trades because they're getting turrets across the map.
The best emblem to go for. No one ever goes Brave Smite again, except, this is what we're talking about XP, because Temporal Rain is pretty good for gold.
Yeah. We saw that in Oheb's hands even yesterday, or even just earlier now when he used it and did a couple mistakes on the Sora, but that was already the Tsunami.
Oi! Now that's more like the Apex Predator. JP!
Nice way the Dragon does connect onto Pagu. Feathered Airstrike as well. Shifting clouds keep Carl TZ under the tower. JP now trying to run away as Pagu. Rosa want to try to refight this out.
Oh no.
Masanji and Sanford and all the rest of the team have showed up, and the taunt happens, and JP gets the kill. Now Rosa and Pagu in a bad situation. Turtle up in 3 seconds. Team Liquid gonna reposition.
Lunar probably didn't want to reposition there.
Sanji!
Oh, they walk right into it. A stun and a final slash, and Sanford finds Pagu.
It's almost like Team Liquid were like, all right, game 1, game 2, Aurora were catching us with these crazy unorthodox team fights.
Yep.
That we might just have to go for our comfort picks. Oh, JP again?
Okay.
Clouds on a JP, brings him onto the tower, but Sanford showed up in the nick of time, but a shadow kill able to get it now. Sanford in a bad spot as well, brought down to about 20%.
Ooh.
This is the final slash, and it's one hot on to Sanford. They can't get the kill, but the airstrike comes out. What time? Sanford finally goes down. Pagu with Tsunami Slam onto Sanji.
Oheb!
LTZ looking for a target, blazing duet from Oheb. And then there's Calm.
Okay.
Finally.
I hope this is real. These two frontliners for Liquid that way, then they'll have much easier access to these members of Liquid who they're yet to shut down. That's Oheb, that's Sanji, and speaking of...
JP brought in the midst, there was no escape from that one.
Yeah. I don't know about the Shunpu there. Like, he tried to, I guess, body block for Oheb, and then he ended up just going like, oh no, it's me now. All right, whatever, you know?
JP and the other members of Liquid doing a great job at choking out resources from TNZ. He's only gotten his second core item just now.
Hold on, Pagu able to pull Sanford back as TNZ goes into the back line. Oh! Shadow kill does not connect, and Sanford able to flicker away. Lunar still in the midst of things with the shifting clouds, able to bring JP back to the team. Aurora, do they want to keep on forcing this? Lunar backs off.
All right.
That's a retreat.
TNZ goes in with a shadow kill.
On to JP, looking for the final shot and gets the kill.
The RNG just isn't in favor of JP. He's flickered out of the shadow kill. I think like this is the 3rd time it's happened. And it just doesn't work in the way that you expect, right?
Yeah.
You want to flicker right as the shadow kill comes in so that it kind of buffers.
Yep.
But it's just unfortunate. The thing is, though, even with the flicker, TNZ already had the quad shadow, and he went shadow kill Lunar.
Team Clouds on a Carl TZ and Oheb in the face of a feathered airstrike, and the damage is too much.
That should have been an opening. There was no retrieve for Team Liquid.
Sigiboo!
Wait a second, Pagu. Sanji takes out Pagu. Oheb has gotten the kill, but Sigiboo finds Sanji. Carl TZ now in control of the Lord Pit. It's nothing but Rosa and TNZ left.
I legit lost count of the number of vengeances that Sanford used in that previous fight. Oh my goodness, I thought the Fury of the Phoenix could have stood a chance, but yeah.
For TL, hope basically to Aurora Gaming, and it's a false sense of security where Aurora are just like, we constantly want more, and the punish keeps on happening. You can't just be making these mistakes against Team Liquid. Look at already, with just a small mistake from Lunar, how much of a gold lead they built. Final slash!
Sanji takes out Rosa. That's the final slash you're waiting to see right before a big push.
With the flickered off angle too, Rosa could not expect that. I mean,
Yeah.
there was no way to react to it. He wasn't really visible, and then boom, JP!
Into the backside with a kick, but it's the wrong way and sees Tsunami Slam. Back to the base, Immortality does pop. Sanford's gonna try to help him out. A shifting clouds though, make sure Sanford ill. Feather Airstrike does come down, Lunar force it back up. Trying to lock onto Sanji.
Whoa!
Does get away on the top side though, Oheb with a BMI back.
Such great timing.
Nice stun.
Yeah. Okay, so they might not go for it first, but that was such great timing on the Purify. Oheb wasn't caught in the tidal strike, so his Blazing Duet wasn't cancelled out. But right now, Tianzi can also deal considerable amounts of damage if he wanted to, but okay. Speaking of, JP spots out where Aurora Gaming is gonna come from.
Play, quick movements from Aurora Gaming. Lunar comes with a shifting blast, but the knockup happens! And Aurora Gaming is shoved in their face! Back away from the Lord, Lunar taken out, Team Liquid going to advance. 2 members down, a Lord taken by the Chef. Team Liquid are looking for the end in game number 3 for match point.
Yup, they lost Tianzi and Lunar, 2 of probably the most important heroes you could rely on for your defense.
Mickey with a big kick lands on Pagu. Oheb gonna get some more shots off. Pagu goes down next. It's Siggy Boom and Rosa up against the Stampede. A Lord coming down the mid side. Oheb locks on a Siggy Boom. Siggy Boom trying to do something, but he just can't do it. Carl Teasy and Sanji lock on the base, and that's game 2 for Team Liquid. Match point secured for Team Liquid in the lower brackets.
Aurora, the reason why they took SRG to the limit was because of how strong and how confident their mid trio was. Now, they seem to be crumbling in front of the final boss.
Hope the Harley can beat a few things out.
I don't know, the final match is different. This is interesting.
I mean, here's the thing. I play Kaja.
To come in as Roam, because I thought you would want to put TL onto more Purify so that your crazy poke, the assassin threat from Tianzi could be more. Now it's that up top.
Magic on Oheb. Oheb might not be able to get away from this one. He's gonna live though. The deadly magic wasn't enough. Tianzi wants to try to finish it, but he goes too deep and he's taken out. First blood over to Sanji.
Sanji just literally followed him with the Lantern Flares and the Demon Hunter Sword, and not even any magic defense items, not even tough boots or not even a robe. He really just wanted to go for the damage. Oh wait.
Nice grab onto Sanford. Final slash though to response, and in comes Sanji and the rest of the team in a huge sandstorm. On to Aurora Gaming. Sanford is taken out, though Lunar able to get the kill. JP as well. Carl Teasy finds Lunar, but it's a 2-for-1 right now. Pagu, Rosa, Tianzi back under the tower, but a decent trade for Aurora Gaming.
Yeah, really good. Now we see they are gonna be positioning first in this upcoming turtle. Lunar is there too, but he's getting poked down by Sanford here. Oh, they go for the setup.
Whoa! Oh, nice RWM onto Sanji, forced to flicker back. As Siggy Boom continues to attack onto Oheb. Oheb able to take out Lunar, and Carl Teasy dashes in with a shadow kill, but the group up saves them all together. Lunar down. Team Liquid come out with the extra win.
A while ago or a while back, but that was just the Crimson Beacon keeping him safe there. And Carl Teasy, you cannot distract this guy. Yeah, you can't distract this guy.
I understand it now.
Yeah.
They pick up the Khalid, they see the Harley now. Shadow kill on Lunar.
Could be okay, able to respond. Back to Carl Teasy. But he goes down. Licks back. Carl Teasy doesn't have the range right now. Lunar is safe.
To your previous hat, to your hat.
Okay.
Hayabusa comes in. So it's like they have so much mobility that it bypasses that escape tool.
Sanford once again with a huge final slash. In comes Sanji. The shifting clouds, but it's not enough. Rosa Oheb taken out as Oheb threads through, but Siggy Boom jumps into the midst of it and takes out Sanji and Oheb. It's 1, but in comes Carl Teasy. The final hit onto Sanford. Siggy Boom still in the back line. 3-for-1. Aurora Gaming still wins out in these trades.
That just felt like complete disrespect. Radiant Sandstorm on Tianzi.
See? Magic Trick's back. Out comes the RWM, and Rosa catches 3 with the shifting clouds as well from Lunar. Carl Teasy come in. He's looking for the shadow kill, but he's just stuck right now. Has to dash back. Sanford's gonna be the next on the block as Carl Teasy falls next. And Aurora Gaming are looking to even the score.
By the way, the shifting clouds actually brought Liquid out of the real world manipulation. But the damage was still enough for Aurora Gaming. Lunar got a triple, and that's gonna be a massive problem for them moving forward.
And it was just complete disrespect from Team Liquid.
Do as much as you want to bait out skills from Aurora Gaming, because essentially because of your mobility, that's what you could really specialize on. You have so many ways to just bait resources and skills out of Aurora, specifically that space escape from Tianzi, if we're just really talking about shutting down the jungler of Aurora Gaming. But the way things are going are just really not looking good for Liquid, and the gold lead has already shifted over to Aurora.
With the gold lead, it's going to be very, very scary. Like Aurora Gaming's composition, this is the lineup that we were talking about. It is very risky. We didn't get to see a lot of it in the early game just because they lack that damage, but when they have the snowball, all of those little like weaknesses disappear. Now you have enough damage, whoever you go for in the Divine Judgment, and also it acts as a distraction for Tianzi to just go over to Oheb in the back line or even Sanji, despite not having any more healing from the rest of the team here. So again, I would like to have that Pagu.
You're gonna get pulled back. It's gonna be enough to take him out. The final deadly match to come.
Wow!
And a beautiful RWM to keep TL at bay. They claim JP for their own.
That's a ZRWM, a zoning real-world manipulation. So well played, but now two big ultimates are down, and Team Liquid might want to pounce.
RTZ still holding the back side. Are they gonna make an angle?
Okay. They might just be
Lunar!
for that. Oh.
Beautiful shifting clouds. Carl Teasy's gone as Sigiboo jumps into the backside. A blazing duet from Oheb, but it is defensive. Pagu's looking for the next target, and Sanji's off the map as well. Sanford, one of the last two members standing, will not stand a chance. Aurora Gaming are taking this possibly.
Yeah, it's not gonna come from Pagu. The second re-engage wasn't gonna come from Pagu. It's gonna come from the other members. Can be Lunar, can be Sigiboom. In that instance, definitely was Lunar. So Team Liquid, even despite the lack of real-world manipulation, couldn't really feel confident enough to look for the engage. Now they lose a base turret, and the Lord is in the hands of Aurora Gaming.
Oh my lord!
So whenever they get a successful pick-off, it could be an easy round 2 for them. Worst case scenario for Team Liquid, and they have to rely on the way.
Why? Pagu? He flickered!
Oh!
Get pulled back. JP with the Raging Sandstorm. RWM is canceled. What? Clouds from Lunar. JP just can't get the kill as TNZ continues to creep forward. But Oheb backside with a blazing duet plus the winner crown, but still nobody drops just yet.
Tianzi gonna go in, Sigiboom with the damage with the curtain call. Oheb able to flicker out, they defend.
Carl Teasy's looking for an angle now as well. Team Liquid making their way in. Pagu getting caught up by Oheb. Sigiboom taking some damage as well. TNZ's forced to flick back with the hat trick.
Yeah.
PL now has control over the Lord Pit.
They gotta go for it. Pagu, no Divine Judgment, RWM.
The end does come down. Pagu looking in as well. Carl Teasy able to take the Lord though. And Pagu's shredded down with a blazing duet. He does pop. JP in the backside looking for TNZ. Pagu there as well as Sigiboom and Sanji in the 1v1. Lunar with the shifting clouds, but may go down. Carl Teasy taking this game into his team's hand.
But they won't be able to crack a base turret open unless they get another good fight.
Yeah, and at least Pagu knows now that he has to be a bit more careful in terms of his choices.
Yep.
He has to check who has ways to actually still survive. Who has the Winter Crowns, who has the Immortalities before he actually commits.
Ooh, JP into the back. A nice final slash for the RWM comes out. Lunar still standing. Sanford goes down first as Pagu jumps into the middle to keep Team Liquid zoned away. The Lord does crash into the base. JP, Oheb, the blazing duet in the backside. Oheb! He takes out Rosa. Carl Teasy. Sigiboom down. Team Liquid break through the base, and it's nothing but Pagu and TNZ. Team Liquid Philippines. The cavalry rages on.